Audie Murphy, born Audie Leon Murphy on June 20th, 1925, in Kingston, Texas, was the seventh of 12 children in a sharecropping family. The family's financial struggles were compounded by the hardships of the Great Depression, making Murphy's early life one of poverty and adversity. His father abandoned the family when Audie was a child, and his mother passed away when he was just 16. Left orphaned, Murphy took on various odd jobs to support his younger siblings. This tough upbringing shaped his character, fostering resilience, responsibility, and determination. These qualities would carry him through the challenges that lay ahead, and they became foundational to his future as one of the most decorated American soldiers in World War II. A soldier's journey from rejection to war hero. Despite his small stature, standing at only 5 feet 5 inches and weighing just over 110 pounds, Audie Murphy was determined to serve his country. Initially rejected by the Navy and Marine Corps for being underweight, Murphy eventually enlisted in the U.S. Army in 1942. His physical appearance belied his bravery, and soon he would prove himself as one of the most courageous soldiers of World War II. Murphy served with distinction in North Africa, Italy, France, and Germany, gaining a reputation for his bravery and tactical skill. His most remarkable moment came on January 26, 1945, near Holzerre, France, when he single-handedly held off a German company for over an hour, despite being wounded. This extraordinary act earned him the Medal of Honor at the age of 19, making him a national hero. A storied military career, 33 awards and decorations. By the end of World War II, Murphy had earned nearly every major combat decoration available, including the Distinguished Service Cross, 2 Silver Stars, the Bronze Star, and 3 Purple Hearts. With a total of 33 awards from the United States and Allied nations, he became the most decorated American combat soldier of the war. His actions were not only heroic, but also tactically brilliant, with many of his awards being the result of decisive, strategic decisions under fire. Despite his small stature, Murphy's immense courage, leadership, and ability to inspire others on the battlefield made him a legend. His military service continued to shape his identity long after the war, as he became a symbol of valor, sacrifice, and dedication to duty. Hollywood stardom, from war, hero to silver screen icon. After returning home, Audie Murphy found himself struggling with the psychological scars of war, what we now know as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Despite these challenges, Murphy became one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood. He starred in over 40 films, with his most notable role being in the 1955 film To Hell and Back, a biographical war film based on his own memoir. The film, in which he played himself, was a box office hit and solidified Murphy's reputation as both a war hero and a movie star. Murphy's acting career mainly focused on westerns and war dramas, but he never considered himself a great actor. His humility and personal struggles remained a constant theme throughout his career, even as he enjoyed continued success in the film industry. A busy career, 3 westerns, in 1 year, the late 1950s, proved to be a turning point for Murphy's career. In 1957, he appeared in Night Passage, a classic western alongside Hollywood legends James Stewart and Dan Duryea. Murphy's performance in the film demonstrated his ability to hold his own alongside major stars, cementing his place in the western genre. In 1959, Murphy starred in 3 different westerns, showcasing his versatility. These films included The Wild and the Innocent, where he starred opposite Sandra Dee in No Name on the Bullet, in which Murphy portrayed a hired killer. This latter role in particular garnered critical praise for Murphy's intense and layered performance, solidifying his reputation as a serious actor in the genre, expanding his reach, television, and civic contributions. In addition to his work in film, Audie Murphy also ventured into television, where he made a significant impact. In 1960, he appeared in an episode of StarTime, which helped broaden his appeal to a television audience. His involvement in the Big Picture television series, which aimed to showcase U.S. Army technology, furthered his commitment to supporting the military and connecting with the public. In recognition of his efforts, Murphy was awarded the Outstanding Civilian Service Medal in 1960. During this period, he worked on several projects with writer Claire Huffer, solidifying his position as a key figure in Western cinema. Murphy's dedication to civic duty extended beyond acting, as he used his fame to highlight military issues and raise awareness about veterans' challenges. A Hollywood powerhouse, collaborations, and growing influence throughout the 1960s, Murphy worked closely with several prominent industry figures, cementing his influence both in front of and behind the camera. He collaborated with Willard W. Willingham and his wife Mary on several projects, including the 1961 series Whispering Smith. These collaborations allowed Murphy to expand his role in Hollywood, not just as an actor but also as a producer and creative partner. The partnership helped define his legacy in the Western genre, with films such as Battle at Bloody Beach and Arizona Raiders showcasing his continuing contribution to the genre. Murphy's international work also began to take off, with him filming Trunk to Cairo in Israel, highlighting his willingness to take on diverse and challenging roles. Personal life. Marriage, family, and struggles with PTSD. Audie Murphy's personal life was marked by both joy and difficulty. His first marriage, to actress Wanda Hendress in 1949, ended in divorce just 2 years later, largely due to the pressures of Hollywood and Murphy's ongoing struggles with PTSD. Despite the media attention surrounding their relationship, Murphy's time with Wanda was short-lived. Soon after his divorce, Murphy married Pamela Opal Lee Archer, a former airline stewardess. Their relationship provided Murphy with a sense of stability that he had long sought. Together, they had 2 sons, Terry Michael and James Shannon. The steady presence of Pamela and their children allowed Murphy to find some semblance of normality amid the chaos of his personal life. His marriage to Pamela would remain his longest and most stable relationship. The tragic end. Audie Murphy's plane crash. The mystery surrounding Audie. Murphy's death has long been a subject of speculation. On May 28, 1971, Murphy died in a tragic plane crash in Brush Mountain, Virginia, at the age of 45. The plane, a twin-engine Aero Commander, went down in bad weather. The official cause was determined to be pilot error, but many questions remained unanswered. Over the years, conspiracy theories began to emerge, fueled by the complexities of Murphy's personal life and his connections to sensitive government affairs. Some speculated that the crash was orchestrated, and there were rumors of foul play linked to his alleged knowledge of covert operations. The official narrative of a tragic accident seemed too simple given Murphy's high-profile life. Uncovering the truth, evidence of sabotage. In recent years, new forensic investigations and the declassification of government documents have shed light on the circumstances of Murphy's death. A team of independent investigators uncovered evidence suggesting that the crash may not have been an accident at all. Analysis of the wreckage revealed signs of tampering with the aircraft's control systems, pointing to deliberate sabotage. Interviews with former officials and witnesses revealed that Murphy had been under surveillance in the months leading up to his death. A whistleblower came forward to claim that Murphy had uncovered sensitive information related to government operations, making him a target for powerful groups looking to silence him. The dark reality, betrayal and conspiracy. The truth about Audie Murphy's death, which had long remained a mystery, has now been revealed as something far more sinister than anyone could have imagined. Once celebrated as a tragic accident, Murphy's plane crash now appears to have been orchestrated by forces who saw him as a liability. The revelation of sabotage has deeply shaken those who admired Murphy, as it paints a picture of betrayal and conspiracy. Murphy's tragic end is no longer seen as a sad accident, but as the final act of a life marred by political intrigue and hidden agendas. This new understanding of his death casts a dark shadow over his legacy, one that was once purely heroic. The impact on Murphy's family, seeking justice for Murphy's family. The discovery of foul play has been a painful and unsettling revelation. For years, they grappled with the grief of his loss, struggling with unanswered questions. Now, with the new evidence of sabotage, they're calling for a full public inquiry into the circumstances of his death. Murphy's family wants justice for the man who risked everything for his country, only to be betrayed in return. They are demanding that the truth about his death be fully exposed, and that those responsible be held accountable. For them, this revelation offers no sense of closure, but rather a renewed sense of determination to seek justice for a fallen hero. A legacy shattered, the broader implications. The new revelations about Audie Murphy's death are not just a personal tragedy, but a reminder of the darker side of politics, power, and betrayal. Military experts and historians are now reconsidering Murphy's legacy in light of these developments, grappling with the disturbing reality that even a hero like Murphy could be silenced by forces beyond his control. The questions surrounding his death raised troubling concerns about the vulnerabilities of public figures, especially those who might have stumbled upon sensitive information. The mystery surrounding his death, once thought to be a tragic but straightforward accident, now stands as a reminder of the shadows that can linger over even the most revered of heroes.